So we have WASI NOV DEC 2017, paper 1. So we are answering the objective test. The first question is, if root 75 minus root 27 plus root 48 is equal to p root 3. We should find the value of p. So what we do is to remove all the perfect squares from the set. So root 75 is the same as 25 times 3. Then root 27 is the same as root of 9 times 3. Then root of 48 is the same as root of 16 times 3. So this is equal to p root 3. Now we can share the square root for them. So we have root of 25 times root of 3 minus root of 9 times root of 3 plus root of 16 times root of 3 is equal to p root 3. So now the next thing we do is to evaluate the perfect squares. So root of 25 is 5 times root 3 is 5 root 3. Then this gives us root of 9 is 3, so we get 3 root 3. Then root of 16 is 4, so we get 4 root 3. Is equal to p root 3. We simplify further to obtain 6 root 3 is equal to p root 3. So dividing through by root 3, we get the p to be equal to 6. So the correct answer is C. So we want to correct these to 3 significant figures: 4, 8, 9, 7, 6. So the 4 is significant, 8 is significant, so we have 1, 2, 3 is over here. 7 is more than 5, so we add 1 to 9, which is 10. We carry it over to 8, which is 9. So we get 4, 9, 0, and that we replace these ones with zeros. So we get 49,000. Then we have this that we want to find a percentage error. So percentage error is exact value, which is 75.6 grams minus the approximated value, which is 77.0 grams, all over the exact value. So we are finding the absolute value of that over the exact value times 100%. And this gives us absolute value of negative 7 over 5 all over 75.6 grams times 100%. And this is equal to 7 over 5 over 75.6 times 100%. So this thing over here is times 100%. So we simplify this and we get 1 over 54 times 100%. And this gives us 1.85 to 2 decimal places percent. Then this gives us 1.9% correct to 1 decimal place. Then we have this. So we need to find the amount that he paid. So the amount paid is the number of times he paid times the amount he paid each time, which is 6 times 55.0. So this gives us 330 Ghana cedis. So we need to deduct it from the cost to get a profit. So 330 minus 300, this gives us 30 Ghana cedis as a profit that he made. A proposition is a statement that can either be true or false. So among all these statements, it is raining. It can either be true that it is raining or false that it is not raining. This sequence is 3 sequences combined, so we need to study the pattern and find the general formula for it. So we have the first ones 1, 2, 3, which are the counting numbers n. And so we are looking for the general term. Then the second ones we have 2, 3, 4. So it is the counting numbers plus 1. So n plus 1. Then we have the last one, we have 3, 4, 5. So this is the counting numbers plus 2. So this gives us n plus 2. So if you want to find the 15th term, n will be equal to 15. So use of 15 is equal to 15. Then 15 plus 1 is 16. Then 15 plus 2 is 17. We have this and we want to find the value of n. So we have 243 base n plus 452 base n is equal to 1135 base n. So we can simplify this. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Then 5 plus 4 is 9. 4 plus 2 is 6. 695 base n is equal to 1135 base n. So we can convert all of them to base 10. So we have 6 times n squared plus 9 times n, then to the power 1, then we have plus 5 times n to the power 0 is equal to, we have 1 times n cubed, then we have 1 plus 1 times n squared plus 1 times n squared, then we have plus 3 times n, that is to the power 1, then we have plus 5 to the times n to the power 0. This is supposed to be 5. So we simplify further to obtain 6n squared plus 9n plus 5 is equal to n cubed plus n squared plus 3n plus 5. So this will take off this. Now we simplify further. So n squared minus 6n squared will give us negative n squared, and 3n minus 9n will give us minus 6n, and this will give us 0. So plus 0 is equal to 0. So this is the same as n cubed minus 5n squared minus 6n equals 0. So you factor n out to obtain n squared minus 5n minus 6 equals 0. So we factor further to obtain n plus 1 into n minus 6 is equal to 0. So n is either equal 0 or n equal 6 or n equal negative 1. So the correct answer is 6. We have this and we want to evaluate 3a squared b minus 9ab squared. So the 3 is a and the b is 5 over 3 minus 9 times 3 times b, which is 5 over 3 squared. So it's like 5 over 3 times 5 over 3. So this will take off this and this also take off this. So we are left with 9 times 5 minus 3 times 5 squared. So this gives us 45 minus 75, and this is equal to negative 30. And we have this one. We want to make r the subject. So 1 over r minus 2q over s is equal to t. So we have 1 over r is equal to t plus 2q over s. We just send it to the other side. So we have 1 over r. We collect LCM, which is s. So this gives us st plus 2q. Then we reciprocate both sides to obtain r over 1 is equal to s over st plus 2q. But this r over 1 is the same as r. So it is s over st plus 2q. So we want to find the other factor over here. So we need to factor this expression xy minus ys minus y squared plus xs by grouping. So we regroup this to obtain xy minus y squared, then minus, we have plus x times s minus ys. So y is common to both sides, so we have y into x minus y, plus s is common to both sides, so we have s into x minus y. So we factor x minus y out again to obtain x minus y into y plus s. So the other factor is y plus s. So you can click the link below to access the full solution.